Alright, fuckers, welcome back to the Football Manager 2017 Old Firm Revival, episode 23. This time we're giving the Rangers review. I could sum it up pretty quickly and say with a decent start, fucking pish ending, but we'll have to go into a wee bit more detail than that. But anyway, we finished third, so we barely we scraped into the Europa League on goal difference. That's how poor it was. Partick Thistle just a couple of goals behind us there, but anyway, here is the players. Here's a couple of fucking reviews, man, on the stats and shit like that. Terrible season. Hopefully we'll do it better next year. But at least we're in Europe. Know what I mean? That was the main goal this season, and we achieved it. Even if we were pissed for like 10 games to go. Anyway, fans player of the season, Danny Wilson. He wins with 34% and just beating out Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who was in 29. Personally, I'd have give it to Niles, but maybe because he's a loanee player, maybe that's something to do with it. I don't quite know. Philip Senderos, who will be leaving the club in approximately about 11 days. I can't justify paying him 18 grand a week. I just can't. We're skint. We're Rangers with no fucking money. Homeless guys in the street have more money than us, and we're paying out 18k to Philip Senderos. Not a chance. Won't be happening. So he may have been our third favourite fans player of the season, but he won't have any fans in like 11 days because he'll be getting sold. Well, not sold, but his contract won't be getting renewed. Goal of the season, Nico Kranker won that against Stenhousemuir. Do we want to see it? Do we want to see it? Aye, alright, then we'll have a wee quick look at it. Let's go. Didn't they do this for the Celtic goal of the season, so you Rangers fans should feel privileged. I think it was at the start when we were starting out with the 4-4-1. Maybe we should go back to that formation. It worked alright for us at the start, didn't it? Come on. Loading highlights, man. Be here all day. This is normally why I don't show goal of the seasons and all this pish, because who's got time for this, like loading highlights, you know what I mean? Right, here we go. Anyway, Wallace with a throw in to Avenir. Out to Nico Kranker, and oh, fuck. Good goal, like, but was it really goal of the season worthy? I don't know, but anyway, it was a goal that probably helped us win that match, so well done to him. Signing of the season was Jay Kwetongo, 350k off Morton. He'd done okay, like, but I was expecting him to do better. I think it's my fault though. Probably, a player of his age and shit, I don't think he's ready to quite come in and be in the Rangers first team, so I'll take the blame for that. Perhaps I think this season coming, this season coming, I think that we're going to loan him out. Doesn't mean he's a failure. Doesn't mean I don't plan to. I think he's going to be a great player. But is he good enough to be in the first team just yet? I don't think so. So I'm going to probably look to loan him out. But anyway, it's been a good signing. I'm glad we have him. And I'm sure in like 3 or 4 seasons he is going to be a first 11 player for us, no doubt. And a young player of the season with Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who's on loan for Arsenal. And I'm delighted to announce that we've got him on season again for a loan. So great. Got him for another season. Yeah, as our team of the season, it was Foderingham, Wallace, Kieran, Danny, Wilson, Tavernier, Toral, Heinemann, Barry Mackay, Kranker, Maitland-Niles, and Faghorn. So, strangely enough, Senderos came third in the player of the season, but team of the season, Kieran beat him out. Strange that, I don't know. If he was third in the fans player of the season, you think he would have at least got into the team at the first 11, but nope, didn't work like that. 2016-2017 season review. Rangers expect it. League and contend. Yeah, and we did that. We managed to get Europa League football for next season, but we just done it, man. We hung on by the skin of our fucking teeth. We finished third in the Ladbrokes Premier League. Scottish Cup, we lost to Morton. Although Morton also knocked out Celtic in the next round, so I mean, I know perhaps we shouldn't be too disappointed. Betfred Cup, we lost to Celtic second round. Match of the season was a 2-0 away win to Hearts. A moment to forget, a 3-0 away defeat to Kilmarnock. Average attendance 47,700, 93% full. Happy with that. Like, I think as long as you're anywhere near the 90s, you can't complain. I think Celtic were only 79%, so definitely although they do have a bigger stadium, so I guess you could, say that's partly why. 23 players used in total, joint 9th highest in the Ladbrokes Premier League. And here you go. Look at that, for a large period, of the season, between probably like December and up to like maybe March, we were second in the league for so long, but we just couldn't hold it. Our form went to shit, and then Aberdeen obviously managed to finish there, and we just about held on to third. We were never once still top of the league this season, and that kind of disappoints me. With a terrible start, first couple of months was not good, but our form picked up, and I do believe if it wasn't from the terrible form at the end, we would have finished second, no doubt about it. Sure, when we played Celtic in March, we were only 10 points behind. We were possibly thinking about beating them and putting in a title challenge, but it just didn't plan out that way. So unlucky. End of season review. To summarise, the board are satisfied with your management. The board feels the decision to sign Jay Quitongo is an extremely good financial deal for the club. Major criticism, they weren't happy with a 1-1 draw, but really, a 1-1 draw is not that fucking bad, is it? What do they think the transfers? Emmanuel Eboué, what do they make of that? Not a lot. Joe Dodo on loan to Dundee. So these are the players that we're going to be getting back. Let's have a quick look at the squad. Appearances. Lee Wallace made the most for us. We're joint with West Fotherham, who I felt a bit bad for the other goalkeeper, Walnick. He never really got a chance, but what can I say? I mean, Fotherham's our best keeper. Normally your best keeper always plays, and unlucky there, I guess, then. Average rating was apparently, obviously, Danny Wilson, so the fans maybe are correct to, get him in the team. And then you got wages, Philip Senderos, 16 grand a week. I can't justify paying that. I mean, I'm sorry, Senderos, but you're going to have to go. Although his ratings were good, but yeah, it's going to have to go. I'm sorry. Goals, Faghorn, 10 goals this season. Not a lot, is it? I mean, we did kind of struggle for goals, and I think we definitely need to look and bring the striker in. And assists, Nico Kranker and 13, Ansley, Mattel Niels with 11. Definitely assist. Happy with that, I suppose. It is what it is. And what else do we have to look at here? We've got players on loan. We've got a shitload of players actually at the moment. There you go. All these guys will be coming back into the team. Andy Halliday, I don't know if he's good enough. He just doesn't really cut it. Josh Windass, will people like them be staying at Rangers? I do not know, guys. I don't quite know yet. Anyway, let's have a quick... What's the last thing we need to look at? Is it competitions? Where the fuck is it? Stats. Here we go. Team overview. So we're the best team at hitting the target. 44%. Happy with that. Goals. Third highest scoring team. And we did finish. So look at that. I mean, in terms of goals, the top 4 were actually in that order. So basically, if you score goals, you do well. Crosses completed, we're not even in the top fucking 8. That's disappointing. Most headers completed, we're not there either. So we definitely need to improve in most crossing and headers. Passes completed, only 73%. That's poor. We'll need to improve in that. With a lot of good passers in the team, so I'm disappointed. Average possession, we averaged over 51%, so we'd like a bit higher, but that is what it is. We committed the most fouls and by far got the most yellow cards. 18 yellow cards more than our nearest rivals that were Celtic, so we definitely have to do something about that. And with the most red cards in a season, so we definitely need to do something about that, man. Most tackles, it's not even as if we're firing the most... Well, it's not even as if... Oh, well, in terms of fouls, yeah, we've done the most fouls. So just we're not we need to basically time our tackles better and shit like that. Clean sheets, we were joint 4th. Least conceded, we were 5th, so... Yep, that's what it is. Player overview. Best at hitting the target, Callum Roberts. We had Mattel Niels on this, who came 4th. Top goal scorer. We didn't have anybody in the top 8. That's disappointing. Assists. We did have Mattel Niels and Kranker, though, like I said earlier, they did both do well. Key passes. Who did we have up here? This fucking Katona thing needs to piss off. We had Nico Kranker in 8th. Most dribbles completed. 4 Celtic players there, not 1 Rangers player. Distance complete. Oh, see this Cortana fucker keeps popping up on my screen. I'm going to smash her. Danny Wilson, key tackles. Danny Wilson was top. Robin Kieran there was joint fourth. Most tackles weren't there. Most clean sheets. West Foreign in second place with 13, and least conceded. West Foreign in sixth place. He conceded 48-7. So just before we go, then I'll have a quick look at the transfers, see who we brought in and who left this season. Players brought in: Matteo Neal's on loan for Arsenal. We've got him again for next season, which I'm delighted about. We've got in Jay Quantongo from Morton. He's more of a player for the future. Probably shouldn't have brought. I've panicked by this season really, but he's definitely going to be a good player for the future. And we brought in Emmanuel Bowie. How long he's going to be about, I don't quite know, but I think he can do a job for us. We only sold one player really, Joe Garner. He was on 12k a week. Can't justify paying that. We didn't really get. I think we only got 725k for him, but I was more relieved to get him off the wage budget. All these other guys will be coming back, and I may give them. Who knows? Maybe they'll be able to get into the team. Maybe they'll be getting loaned out again, or maybe they'll be getting shipped off permanently this time, like Titanic. They'll be hitting a fucking iceberg, and they won't be coming back. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode, for the season Rangers season review. Let me know down below if there's anybody in particular you want me to try and sign. I don't know. I think we need to get possibly a defensive midfielder, a striker, and maybe I don't know. I think that's my main targets: a centre back and a striker. If you think differently, let me know down below. But until then, guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. The next episode will be the start of the 2017-2018 season. Are you excited? Because I know I am. Until next time, peace.